So this week we're going to make 4 right angle triangles using the colors A, B, C, and D. So one each of those 4 colors. So to make the triangle, we're going to start at the small point or the small edge. So whichever color you're using, I'm demonstrating using color C. We will chain 2 for the row 1 and place 2 half double crochet in that first chain. We'll chain 1 and turn. Row 2, half double crochet in each stitch. So 2 stitches, chain 1 and turn. Row 3, we will place 2 half double crochet in the first stitch, half double crochet in the next. For 3 stitches, chain 1 and turn. All of the even rows from here on will be 1 half double crochet in each stitch across. So for row 4, that's 3 stitches, chain 1 and turn. All the odd rows or uneven rows from here on is 2 half double crochet in the first stitch, half double crochet in each of the remaining stitches. So for row 5, we have 4 stitches, chain 1 and turn. Row 6, half double crochet in each of the stitches across. Four stitches, chain 1, turn. Row 7, 2 half double crochet in the first stitch, half double crochet in each of the remaining stitches for 5 stitches, chain 1 and turn. Row 8, half double crochet in each of the stitches. Chain 1 and turn. So you're going to continue to alternate those even rows and odd rows. Remember, on the odd rows we start with 2 half double crochet in the 1 stitch, and that gives us our increase. So we have the straight edge along the bottom, and we'll gradually increase the size and number of stitches. So refer to the chart. In the pattern, you want to make a total of 44 rows, ending with 23 stitches. (18 rows, 10 stitches across. So when you have completed the 44 rows, you'll have 23 stitches on the last 2 rows. You want to go ahead and measure. It should be about 20 inches. I found I needed to stretch mine out to match the 20 inches, but it would stretch out, or you might need to block. If you do not come close to the 20 inches, you may need to adjust your tension. So you will also want to measure it against the top of your blanket. It should be about halfway, so from the far edges matching up, stretch across the top should meet that center of the blanket. So if yours is too small, you may want to redo with a larger hook size so you can get the right tension and length, or you may need to block yours out 2 size so that it fits. So once your tension is sorted out, you will need to make a triangle in colors A, B, C, and D. And then we will match them up together. So we want to have the straight edge of triangle A along the bottom, and then turn so the diagonal edges match up, so we have a straight edge across the top then for block or for triangle B. Then triangle C will match the straight edge with B and the diagonal edges with triangle D. So I recommend not sewing in the ends until we have these all attached together. So to join them together, this point will be slightly above the far edge. So the point of B will be slightly above the far edge. So if you prefer, you can wait until after next week. We're going to be making another set of these triangles. And you can arrange them in whichever order you prefer, or we can follow along with the designer in her preferred order, which I will show you here. You can use the join of your method. The designer used a mattress stitch sewing join, and I'll show you that now as well. So to join these pieces using the mattress stitch, I have threaded my yarn. You can choose which color of yarn you wish to use between the two triangles. And I want to have them side by side, and I want to be matching my rows there. If you're having trouble to match them up, you can use safety pins or stitch markers to join them together every so often to match them up. So we want to be working always from sort of the inside of the seam. So I'm going to go through 2 loops of my triangle made with color B, pull the yarn, and then from the bottom up through 2 loops of the matching row of my color C triangle. Okay, and for right now, I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap just so you can see how I'm doing this. And then through the next row, in from the inside to insert the needle. The second row of my color C triangle. I'll do one more row, so the third row stitches. Third row stitches of color C. Then once you've done that a little ways, you can just pull the yarn to tighten it up. You can see how it joins the 2 edges, and it is almost an invisible join. So you'll just continue to work back and forth between your pieces, matching up your rows. And once you've worked your way all the way, every so often you'll be pulling the stitches tighter, and then you can fasten off and sew in the ends and join all of your triangle pieces in the same way.